Hey there, it's Teresa Youngkin. I am a leadership management coach and consultant. And every Wednesday, you can find me here talking about leadership and all things leadership as I'm doing conversations from my couch. So let's talk about leadership today. So first of all, we've had a lot of discussion around handling difficult employees or in difficult situations, and talked about that the last couple of weeks. But this week I'm going to talk about the difference between management and leading. I'm getting a lot of questions around how do I manage this or manage that. So let's talk about what leadership is and what management is, because I really do believe that leadership is an activity. It's something that we're doing all the time. Management's a position, so it's what you hold, right? Not all managers are leaders, and not all leaders are managers. Those are not two interdependent things. So usually the words like leader and leadership are often described incorrectly to really describe people who are actually managing. And it doesn't mean that they're poor in their skills. They are very highly skilled. They're usually really good at their jobs, and they're valuable to their organizations. And that's why they've been put in that management position. But just being an excellent manager does not make you a great leader. So let's be careful about using managing and leading. So what does managing versus leading look like? So when you're leading, you're actually setting a vision, but when you're managing, you're following that vision. So you've got your team and you're having your team execute on the vision. Management's a real hands-on tactical sort of activity, whereas leading is more of an inspiring activity. A lot of leaders think up the ideas, where managers help by thinking through the execution. So how will we get this done? Who do we need to have at the table? Those types of things. When you're leading, you're generally trying to inspire people. Managing is more driving people towards their success. So you are pushing them. Whereas when you're leading somebody, you're helping them understand what motivates them to go forward. Intrinsic versus extrinsic work. Leading, you're really looking into the future. So we are here now. What do we need to accomplish next? How are we moving forward at all times? Managing is really about in the present. What are we going to accomplish today, this week? How are we going to do that? And then leading also helps to shape the culture of your organization, whereas managing is endorsing the culture of your organization. So there is a fine line. I do believe that as a good leader, you should be coaching your team. Coaching your team does take on some of these managing feels, but at the end of the day, what you're doing is you're helping people to actually do their best using their own skills and talents. So you're setting that vision, you're helping them think through ideas, you're inspiring them to look into the future, and you want them to help you shape that culture. So leading versus managing can be a fine line in the sand. Not all leaders are managers. Not all managers are leaders. So for today, that's what I have. If you want to know more about how to develop your leadership coaching style, you can download my freebie, seven critical things that you need to know to start your coaching, to have a successful coaching practice. It's a lot of words, I know, and I've been trying to shorten it down a little bit more, but you can find the link in my bio. You can find the link below, depending on what social platform you're on: LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook. You can find me here, like I said, each week. If you have any questions, always feel free to DM me or reach out to me via Messenger on LinkedIn through a connection. Great too. And next week, what I really wanted to start talking about are leadership styles. So for us to be great coaches, we need to understand ourselves. This is mindset, understand who you are. I have to say that one thing that I wrote down today as I was thinking through this was that we want to talk about how you can use different leadership styles with coaching. It's not a one size fits all. Anybody who's going to tell you that one management style or one leadership style is all that you need is not telling you the truth. You have to learn how to adapt and how to move forward depending on your situation and depending on your team. So next week, that's what we'll be talking about. Please do me a favor, download the freebie here. All I'm asking is that you leave me your email address, because I don't want you to get spammed. So I like to make sure that I take them and I keep them. And hey, you guys have a great week. I will catch you on the flip side. Peace.